Okay, let me bring on board Umesh Chaudhary, Vice Chairman and Managing Director at Titagarh Rail. Mr. Chaudhary, always great having you. Talk to us about
My pleasure.
what this latest opportunity means for Titagarh Rail. You've launched naval systems for diving support craft A23 for the Indian Navy. Talk to us about what this means. How large is the opportunity size for you?
Good morning. Always a pleasure being with you. We've been in this shipbuilding business for a while, and as I had mentioned in the past, also this is a business that of late has been a focus segment or a focus sector by the government of India. The Honorable Prime Minister has declared that India should be self-sufficient in its shipbuilding capabilities, and therefore last year our board had decided to grow this business by way of a separate entity, and we created a company called Titagarh Naval Systems Limited, which is also setting up a shipyard in the south of Bengal. So in this, we have been undertaking, we've done more than 35 vessels till now for various customers, for the Indian Navy, for coastal research. We are doing a vessel, we've done for NIOT, etc. So this was one of the vessels that we did for the Indian Navy on a continued basis. And of course, we will be doing a number of such vessels and other vessels in this company in the future.
Umesh, hi, morning. Curious to know, Titagarh Naval Systems, what's the kind of revenue unlocking that we can see from its various verticals, say, in the next 3 years?
So in Titagarh Rail Systems, we have primarily two verticals. One is the freight rail system and the passenger rail system. We've already given the kind of guidance in our strategic plan, which we launched last year. And we are fairly confident that what we have estimated as the growth in the passenger rail system and the stability of the freight rail system should continue in the same manner as we have projected, or as we have laid out in that plan. As far as the naval system is concerned, this is something which is very nascent. So we will come up with a complete business plan for that. But the facility that we have building, as we have brought it out in our press note also, will be capable of doing almost 16, 18 vessels a year. So it is a very large opportunity, and we are planning to go into it in a very meaningful manner.
So on the 610 crore, I mean, that's my understanding of the Capex, right? Mr. Chaudhary, correct me if I'm wrong. What's the kind of completion timeline and what's the kind of revenue run rate that you expect from the asset that you built?
So the potential revenue that can get generated, and that's not something that's going to happen immediately, but over a period of maybe 3, 4 years, 5 years, the potential revenue can be almost 3.5, 4 times of the overall investment. That's a capital output ratio of almost 3.5 to 4 times. But we will put this investment over the next similar period, maybe about 2, 3 years time. We have already got the approval for being eligible under the new shipbuilding incentive policy, which was launched by the government. In fact, we are one of the first few companies to have got that approval from the government. So the work has already started at Falta as we speak, and we have the land, we have already started the site work. So the first building of the ship, we are expecting to be started within this financial year. We'll start the production there within this financial year.
And is it margin accretive for you? Your goal to get to 15% margin, is the margin in this entity going to be even better, or on this asset base going to be even better than that 15%?
We are expecting that because the segment that we are focusing on is only the specialized shipbuilding segment. We are not planning to get into the commodity shipbuilding segment. So these are going to be ships for the Navy, ships for special purposes, etc. So we are going to be pretty watchful on what we do here, and the target would definitely be to be able to do a high value added business there.
The street, of course, is getting curious now, Umesh, whether Titagarh Naval Systems is going to be listed separately.
The idea is to list it separately, but that will not be now. It will happen over a period of time. We have very clearly, when the board decided to separate it as a separate entity we had mentioned that we would be open to bringing in financial stroke strategic partners. And over a period of time, when the business has gained sufficient size and scale, we would like to grow this business as an independent entity and hopefully list it as well.
And in terms of naval versus commercial, what's the initial split going to look like? Give us a sense. And are the margins different between the two? Do you get better margins on naval than commercial?
It's going to be fungible. So, it's going to be the category of the ships that we will build will be specialized ships. So whether it is commercial or it is naval, it would be only specialized vessels. And when we pick up the segment that or the contracts that we would like to pursue, we would always look at getting that blended average EBITDA, targeted EBITDA of around 15%. So sometimes we have to take up slightly lower margin business. Sometimes we end up taking a higher margin business, but that would average out as per our targets.
Okay, Umesh, great to have you today on the show. Thank you so much for your time and insight.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, that's the word coming in from the